Right, so all set up, ready in here, 1 meter tweeter axis. I'm going to do the setup work with the speaker on the stands that I've kind of designed it for. Yeah, so we're all ready to go. So in here I've got my crossover board set up. So woofer, mid-range, tweeter, all connected. Positive and negative rails, drivers, so I can assemble a crossover and obviously mark on here as well what's what. And bucket load of poly caps and inductors there. I've got my other container here with a load of components in there as well. All my jumper leads. So yeah, ready to go. This is going to be a long day, so I'm going to stick the camera on time lapse and just get cracking, because yeah, I want to rough this out today. Right, bit of a lunch break. I've been at this all morning. Yeah, look at that, madness. But I'm getting there. Let me just get rid of one of these. Okay, so I'm quite humped up at the moment at around 5,000 hertz, 5 to 6,000 hertz, which is a bad place for it to be. And what I'm mucking around with at the moment is the tweeter and the mid-range, so the high pass part of the mid-range circuit. And yeah, it's just a bit tricky. I'm pretty happy with the way the woofer integrates with the mid-range, and I'm almost there, I think, with the way the tweeter integrates with the mid-range, but it's just a tricky thing to sort of figure out there. I mean, I'm getting a lovely flat line, but I've got a phasing issue here, I would have thought. Let me just have a look. Yeah, a little bit. So that's what I'm working on. Obviously, I'm trying the mid-range, the tweeter out of phase. At the moment, we're working pretty well with everything in phase. If I flip the tweeter out of phase, just shoot a quick measurement. Sorry I'm doing this, just holding the camera, but I just want to get on with it. Yeah, you can see an enormous dip there. So my crossover point is around 4,500 hertz at the moment, which is good. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. And the mid-range is playing down to about 500 hertz before it starts rolling off. So I've ended up with a fourth order on the woofer, which I didn't really want to do. I might tweak that. I really didn't want to go beyond a third order on any of this, just to keep the signal path as clean as possible. But yeah, I've probably just got to go that way. So I'll keep persevering with this tweeter circuit. I'm almost there, I think, and then we can look at all the measurements properly. Right, okay, I think I'm probably about as good as I'm gonna get. So all these measurements have been done 1 meter on tweeter axis. So this is where I am now. So I would say plus minus 2.5 dB, and it's nice and smooth. I have been using third octave smoothing on this, even at sixth octave, sorry, it's not bad at all. So let's just go back to this. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. The proof's going to be in the listening. I can kind of tell you where my crossover points are. So the mid-range is rolling off, or starting its roll off, at 600 hertz. I've used a second order slope on that, and it's starting its roll off about 4,000 hertz at the top. And then if we look at the woofer and the tweeter starts its roll off at about 5,000 hertz, and the woofer starts rolling off about 500. So if I put the mid back in, you can see how they're filling up and summing up. So we're pretty good, really. So next thing to do is to assemble this crossover properly. I'm just going to put you into wobbly cam. So it's a bit of a mess. So on our woofer circuit, we've got a fourth order. So into an inductor here, capacitor down to ground, another inductor, another set of caps down to ground. And then on the mid-range, we've got a second order on the high pass and a second order on the low pass. And the tweeter is a third order. And we've also got a couple of resistors in. Tweeter's out of phase. That seems to work best. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. Okay, so in the next video we will assemble this. I will probably, in between that, give this a good listen up and make any tweaks by ear. I can't look at the spectral decay or anything like that at the moment, because with all of these really rubbish joints, just things crimped together or crocodile clipped together, it's going to be awful. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Okay, catch you in the next video.